Some of you watching this video don't like your workplace. Maybe it's the office politics that you experience day in and day out at your office. So what is this office politics in the first place? People play politics inside an organization simply to get ahead of others. Author and leadership guru John Maxwell defines playing politics as changing who you appear to be or what you normally do to gain an advantage with whoever currently has power. In work environments, it may mean sucking up to the boss, constantly changing positions to get on the winning side, or using people for personal gain without regard for how it affects them. There seem to be two main paths for people to get ahead in organizations. One way is to try to get ahead by doing the work harder and smarter. The other way is to try to get ahead by working an agenda. It's the difference between production and politics. Political-minded people are ruled by their desire to get ahead instead of a desire for excellence, productivity, teamwork, or consistency. Politics played inside a workplace does no good to anyone. It only stunts the growth of an entity like a blood-sucking parasite. In this video, let us look at 6 ways to avoid office politics as advised by author and leadership guru, again John Maxwell. The first and most important way to avoid office politics is to, number 1, avoid gossips. There's this popular saying, whoever gossips to you will gossip about you. So what constitutes or leads to a gossip? Rumors, false information, belittling someone, humiliation, sharing confidential information about someone, unethical communication, all of these lead to gossip. The best way to avoid gossip is to avoid the gossiper. Just do not participate when a gossip lands near your cubicle. Just walk away from that gossip, no matter how juicy the story may be. Just walk away. Tip number 2, stay away from petty arguments. In most workplaces, there are past grudges, ongoing feuds, and petty arguments that run like currents through the organization. The best way to stay positive in the workplace is not to get into an argument. Even if someone forced you into an argumentative situation, the best way to stay balanced is by expressing a positive body language. Even if someone forced you into an argumentative situation, the best way to stay balanced is by expressing a positive body language. Keep a non-threatening eye contact with a cool and calm posture. Don't get easily provoked by the other party. Stay calm, or at least seem to be calm, and let your attitude toward them convey the reality that you are not interested in that petty argument. That way, you are in control of the situation, and those around you will know that you are the real big gracious person at heart. Tip number 3, stand up for what's right, not just for what's popular. Know the facts and analyze the background information of any issue that comes to you in your office. If there is truth in it, stand up for it. If it is false, don't be afraid to call it a falsehood. That way, you have set a standard for yourself and for those around you. Next time when a similar situation arises, people in your office will know how you will react. Tip number 4, look at all sides of the issue. Have an open mind and look at all the sides of an issue. It is very important to know both sides of a story to determine what really happened given the situation. Then you will know for sure whom to believe and whom not to believe. Tip number 5, don't protect your turf. People who are politically minded have winning as their primary goal in their workplace. They want to protect whatever is theirs because they don't want to lose power. The best way to avoid such office politics situation is to have a broader view. It's hard to be a good team player if someone is looking to win all the time for their personal advancement. So if you want to avoid office politics, become a good team player by having a broader view that includes the well-being and advancement of those around you. Tip number 6, say what you mean and mean what you say. If you want to develop trust with others, you will need to say what you mean and mean what you say. Only then people will trust you and share with you confidential matters in the office. Always have a direct approach, saying directly what you feel about a person or an issue in the presence of the respective stakeholders. This level of openness will give way for others to avoid gossips, at least in your presence. Follow these simple steps and at least you have done your best to avoid office politics from your side. Remember, as much as it depends on others to avoid politics, it is important to set values for yourself in the first place and follow it. So if you want to change the workplace situation, let it begin with you today. Get a new perspective, cheer up, and the whole workplace will greet you with a smile, and you will feel a dash of fresh breeze in your work spot. Follow these simple steps and at least you have done your best to avoid office politics from your side. Remember, as much as it depends on others to avoid politics, it is important to set values for yourself in the first place and follow it. So, if you want to change the workplace situation, let it begin with you today. Hope you found this information useful. We are here to help you grow infinitely. Now, do us a favor, hit that subscribe button and let us know if you have any tips that may help people in dealing with office politics. See you soon in another interesting video. Get set.